Live from downtown Detroit, home of WDIV and Click on Detroit, Local 4 News at 6 starts now.
The verdicts are in. 3 men found guilty of murdering Ahmaud Arbery. Tonight, local community leaders are sharing how they feel about the jury's decision.
What health experts say you really need to do if you are planning to have elderly and or children at your Thanksgiving table tomorrow to keep everybody safe. I'll explain.
All right, Paula, also Michigan posts another big number of new COVID cases heading right into Thanksgiving. It's clear more people are gathering for the holiday, though, compared to last year, and we'll start there today at 6. Federal help is on the way to Michigan as the COVID-19 pandemic is stuck in another surge.
That's right. The state is reporting 17,003 new cases over the past 3 days. That averages out to 8,500 cases per day, which is up from a week ago. 208 deaths are also being reported, including 143 from a vital records review.
State confirms the Department of Defense is going to send nearly 4 dozen medical personnel to try to relieve doctors and nurses at 2 Michigan hospitals. The support will go to Beaumont Hospital in Dearborn and Spectrum Health over in Grand Rapids. The teams will arrive next week. It's expected they'll be here for 30 days.
Health experts are very concerned over the possibility of a disastrous COVID spike after Thanksgiving.
And that's because many who stayed home last year are making the trip to see family this time around. Megan Woods spoke with some of those travelers and with people making an effort to keep getting shots into arms over the holidays too, Megan.
Yeah, that's right. We're here at Beaumont Hospital in Dearborn, where they're telling us they have more than 80 COVID patients. And when you look at Beaumont Health System as a whole, they are approaching 600 COVID patients. They're encouraging people to get vaccinated if they haven't already. And as people are arriving here in Michigan for Thanksgiving to celebrate with family, they tell us that vaccine was a deciding factor. The hustle and bustle of holiday travel is back at Detroit Metro Airport. It's a stark contrast to last Thanksgiving, especially for this New Hampshire couple. Last year, they decided to stay at home.
And having family members that were on the elderly side and potentially at risk, we wouldn't want to jeopardize their health and really turn a happy, joyous occasion into one that could potentially be tragic.
Now vaccinated, the couple made the trip to gather with family.
Vaccinations are a really big part of it.
We have vaccines, everyone.
And just in time for the holidays, travelers and workers can get all 3 vaccines and the booster at both terminals.
I saw that when we came in, and part of me was like, do I have to be a Michigan resident?
While putting shots into arms beside baggage claim isn't typical, the demand is there.
Yesterday was a very busy day for us. We did get a lot of vaccines yesterday. I think with the holiday being tomorrow, it's kind of slowed down. Nobody wants to feel symptoms on Thanksgiving. They want to eat.
The convenience comes as a surprise to international and out-of-state visitors.
3 weeks of a wait for vaccines where they're originally from, and they can get it right here on the spot.
The goal is for a safer holiday season and beyond.
You know, this gives us hope that we'll get out of this pandemic if more people get the vaccines. And it is awesome that they provide the service right here.
Please come see us. Let's get vaccinated.
Those vaccine clinics at Detroit Metro Airport don't stop, or they're not just leading into Thanksgiving. They have plenty days coming up. We'll have days and times on clickondetroit.com. Live in Dearborn, I'm Megan Woods, Local 4.
Okay, Megan, thanks so much. Well, doctors across the state are fearful of a super spreader event taking place at tomorrow's dinner tables.
They are urging everyone to employ real mitigation strategies, particularly for young children and the elderly. Paula Tutman explains.
This year is different. We understand more about the COVID-19 virus and its lethal variant Pal Delta. We have a safe, effective, free vaccine. We know how to minimize the spread. Yet, Dr. Matthew Sims, the infectious disease expert at Beaumont Health, says he's actually more worried about the spread this year than last year, when we knew far less than we know now.
I'm worried that we're going to have an even bigger surge after Thanksgiving because people are being exposed to other people in large numbers.
For some people, that means a change at their Thanksgiving table.
Everybody has to be tested, vaccinated.
We are vaccinated, but still, we want to take care of our family.
Yeah.
For others, not so much.
You can't go through life being fearful of things that,
can be controlled.
For Terry Talbert-Mile, who lost her brother, basketball great Tony Talbert, to COVID this summer, the start of the holiday season is excruciating, and it has changed how she starts the holiday season with Thanksgiving dinner.
So you have to be comfortable having the difficult conversation. The last thing you want to think is that you're hosting a super spreader.
And while she is insisting that anyone who joins her family for dinner this year be vaccinated, she is concerned about that Delta variant and now realizes that she might have to rethink some of her seating arrangements.
If you know they're out there, at least separate them from the elderly and the babies.
There's no such thing as 100% safe, but you have to make choices that are reasonable. If you've all been tested and you're negative, if you're all vaccinated, if you're all boosted, you're probably safe, right? If you're wearing a mask when you hug, it's safer.
And for people who've chosen not to get fully vaccinated or wear masks, they could likely save themselves future grief if they don't eat around or stand around fragile elders and or unvaxxed children and babies.
You may have members of your family who are more susceptible because they're older, because they haven't gotten vaccinated, because they're immunosuppressed, or they have other breathing problems. And so you have to take that into consideration. Your kid who's coming in from college and or works in a restaurant and doesn't always mask, or people around them don't always mask, maybe they should not sit so close to grandma.
And as you prep for your meal, understand that experts are saying the most important preps are the things you do to keep your family and your guests safe this holiday season. Paula Tutman, Local 4.
All right, Paula, the wind made it feel colder outside today, but rain. Not exactly what we want for the big parade day, but that becomes the focus now.
We would almost rather it be snow, right?
Absolutely, a lot easier, really.
Let's check in with Andrew for our Thanksgiving forecast here.
Yeah, those snowflakes do make it feel a lot more festive, right? Well, we do have temperatures that at least will be above freezing. That's on the plus side, but on the minus side, we have a chance of precipitation coming in that will fall in the form of rain as early as 5 or 6 o'clock in the morning, and that's when some of the steadiest, heaviest, and I say that relatively speaking, it'll be light to moderate rain that moves in. All that falls between, say, 6 a.m. during the turkey trot, during the beginning of the parade, but up until the middle of the parade, we're looking at that steady rain, but then it becomes a lot less steady and less heavy as we get from 9, 10 o'clock and afterward, with temperatures remaining between 40 and 45 degrees. Take a look at how the rain marches in. A few areas of light showers north of 8 Mile later on tonight, but the leading edge of the steady rain starts to come in at around 6 a.m. and you can see we're right in the thick of it at around 8 in the morning. We'll go over what happens again late tomorrow morning into the afternoon and of course your next 7 days in minutes.
All right, Andrew. Well, all 3 defendants in the death of Ahmaud Arbery found guilty of murder.
That's right. Travis McMichael, who shot Arbery last year when he was out for a jog, was found guilty on all counts. His father, Gregory McMichael, was convicted on 8 counts, and William Bryan was found guilty on 6 counts. Today's verdict from the jury came after 11 hours of deliberations spanning 2 days. All 3 men face life in prison. Tonight, local community leaders are sharing their reactions to the guilty verdicts.
For that part of the story, we turn to Larry Spruill. Larry.
Good evening, Devin and Kimberly. It was a verdict heard loud and clear around the country today. As a matter of fact, I covered Brunswick, Georgia many times during my time in Jacksonville, Florida. Now, I spoke with people who are from that area. They tell me they were nervous when they heard about the decision. Meanwhile, I also spoke with Bishop Ellis, who was in Brunswick last week. He tells me about that experience and what this verdict means.
That sends a sign of relief to everybody.
A relief felt around the country, says Bishop Charles H. Ellis III. Ellis leads Greater Grace Temple on Detroit's west side.
All right, let's go.
He was also glued to the TV on Wednesday when the verdict for the murder of Ahmaud Arbery came down.
When I heard that the jury was in, I thought that it would be guilty. I didn't know whether all counts for all 3, but I knew that it would be guilty. And I was glad to see.
Bishop Ellis was a part of about 300 pastors and ministers, including Reverend Al Sharpton and Reverend Jesse Jackson, who traveled down to Brunswick, Georgia last Thursday. They all gathered on the steps of the courthouse to pray for justice.
When it's all said and done, while this verdict sends ripple effects throughout the world of people that just want to live their life and enjoy life without worrying about who's watching you and who's going to accost you or hunt you down. And I don't use that word lightly. But at the end of the day, I saw a mom and dad. I saw a family that was emotionally drained.
CEO of the NAACP, Derek Johnson, released this statement. It says, in part, we must fix what is genuinely harming our nation, white supremacy, to address and begin to repair the harm and trauma caused by centuries of racism, violence, and murder. We need stronger federal and state actions to address and eliminate outdated racist policies like citizens' arrest. And now the next step is for the 3 men to be sentenced. We are live in downtown Detroit tonight. Larry Spruill, Local 4.
Okay, Larry, thank you. And we'll get national reaction to the verdict ahead at 6:30 on NBC Nightly News with Lester Holt.
All right, still ahead here, though, at 6. The sneak preview of the floats continues just hours away from the start of America's Thanksgiving Parade.
And here's Hank.
30% off. 50% off. Retailers getting ready for Black Friday. They want your attention. They want your money. I'm going to show you where to save coming up in my Help Me Hank report.